Bim, guess what? It's boiling. Is that hot? I've took my shirt off. It's just ridiculous. It is 2031 on the 11th of the 8th, 2020, and it is 28 degrees. It's bonkers. So I'm in Stalyvegas at the minute. And we are heading back to Wigan. So we are the usual-ish route. Oh. I'll be honest with you, I was expecting to be driving home in a thunderstorm. But instead it's it's gone down to 26.5 degrees, but it's still absolutely boiling. I mean boiling. Now the lights have changed, but there's no one in front of us, so we are not going to get through them. Two vehicles behind me. Right, I think we've triggered it anyway. So yeah, it's absolutely roasted. Going down to 25 degrees, it's still boiling. Jeepers. This is more the normal route home, to be fair. We'll be going through these lights when it'll let us. Maybe. Yep. I'm now at the front of 4 cars. Yeah, well, I'm at the front of 5 cars. Although one of them's just turned off. So now the front of 4 cars. So we're on the old patchwork road, which got resurfaced a couple of years ago. Why isn't he riding a bike with the mask on? Surely that is merda. Right, the cars drop back a little bit behind me. They're doing what I normally do, which is let the car in front trigger the next set of traffic lights, which is me to trigger the next set of traffic lights. Unless, of course, there's the car that's come out of somewhere that's triggered them before me, which is always possible, I suppose. That lorry, for example, which may actually be on them. So it should change any second now. There you go. Didn't quite time it right then, but considering the cars behind me were right up my jack seat. How many cars? There's only one left now. Where's the other one going? I don't know. It is boiling. It's like being in a mobile greenhouse. Even the water's warm. was the car that was in front of me. I was in front of, is now in front of me. Something like that, anyway, I don't know. Oh, Scorchio. I'm really gutted there's no thunderstorm. I genuinely thought I'd be driving home in a thunderstorm tonight. And it's a good 40 mile. So you think at some point you'd hit a thunderstorm with all these thunderstorms that are around. Would it be or not? No cyclists. I don't know why they were going so slow. And these lights should be changing any second now. We need to stay in this lane though because we're going on the motorway. I think we're going on the motorway anyway. There's an incident on the M61 at between junction 20 and 21. Which is very helpful, for the fact that I don't know where junction 20 and 21 are. So it's not helpful at all. Actually, it's quite the opposite of helpfulness. So that was Ashton Underline. We're now ordering. We're now going towards the M60. Right, speed limit cracks up to 40 around here somewhere. I'm going to put the windows up as well now. Because I have to. Because I'm lucky. Right, go, go, go. Because the lights are in green ahead and we'll be there for ages if we don't get there. Random jogger. Right then, so we're on the M60 and we are going anti-clockwise. Look at the M60 north to south. We're pretty much as much north as you can get. Oh, God, it's hot. There's not many cars in front, but there's a shed load of cars behind. An ambulance. Yeah, it is. You might not be able to tell, but I have washed the window screen using a scrubber today. I say scrubber. She doesn't mind being called that. Mainly because she's a piece of foam. Right, the left-hand lane is going to disappear soon. This car in my lane is being caught up really quickly by that car, and this car when he gets here, I'm doing 70 of course, blacked out, all the windows blacked out, that's not legal, and the number plates blacked out as well. recovery going on that side. Right, the left-hand lane is gone. The second left-hand lane, which is now the left-hand lane, is about to go. So then we're in 2 lanes of traffic as we go around this corner. Why is it so hot? It's nearly 9 o'clock at night and it's still 25.5. I believe it's hotter than that. I think it's showing that because we're moving. So we're going under the bridge here. This is the it's the Oldham turn off. Could be wrong. I could be right. Right, there's no traffic coming down the slip road, so we'll go back into the right lane, which is the left lane. In America, the right lane would be the right lane, but we're not in America. Really disappointed after all the excitement last night with the thunder, and then them telling us we're going to get thunderstorms for the next 4 days. It's beautiful. Too hot, but beautiful. That cloud in the middle of the sky looks like it's could deposit some rain, but it doesn't look like it is doing. And everything else is either blue sky or light cloud. Absolute 70 W. Again, no cars coming off the slip road. Got this looks like a Ford Escort, Ford Orion van coming. Focus even. Mini Transit, I don't know what it is. It's definitely a Ford though. So doing 70. Got 2 cars catching up with me. One's in the 3rd lane, one's in the middle lane. So there goes the Merc. There goes the Honda. Well, this is where it gets confusing now. Because the road goes to 4 lanes and then it all splits up in different directions, and there's cars joining us as well. So where's that Audi going? One Audi's right behind me, he's pulled out now. This other Audi's pulled out. Should I indicate to go in? Is he going to pull out, or is he going to stay where he is? Stays where he is. I was going the same way as me. Quite leisurely for an Audi though. And yeah, there's a lot of traffic ahead who are slowing down. mph speed limit. We're now on 50. No need to touch the brake though. The slope and taking your foot off the accelerator generally slows you down without wearing your brakes out. Right, it says 2 lanes are closed, but I can't imagine they will be just yet. However, we have to assume that they are. Heyo. Let's get out of that lane sharpish. Now it's down to 40. We'll hit the brake this time. Right, the lane is closed. So they're doing it early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Speed cameras on this sanction, whatever you want to call it. Right, so we're past the worst of the roadworks. So back up to full speed again. Well, doing 60 to be fair, so not quite full speed. Hey, oh, let's go. It's very anticlimactic, isn't it, this weather? There's us all thinking it's going to be hail and brimstone and fire and lightning and stuff, and it's like overly hot on a gorgeous night. Come over the river. It's supposed to be the river that flows through Manchester. It'll be the Irwell, won't it? Lots of lights on the other side. More roadworks. Really do something at that roundabout. So they're blocking it off both ways. Could be. Right then, so this lane is going to go onto the M61, which is where we want to go. Don't really want to be in the car too long tonight because it's just too bloody hot. Literally just in a pair of shorts and I'm still sweating like I'm in a sauna. And the lights on as well, mate. Are you fucking kidding me? So I swore then because that guy was an idiot. So with no lights on. I mean, I'm not saying it's dark or anything, but some of the cars ready with no lights on. He then pulls in front of me and then slows down. Gun on the S666. Ridge Racer. Coming around to them new houses now that used to be on the Eton. Well, it used to be the Eton workplace thing. I don't know what Eton were, but there was a little security office on the corner, which I always thought was really cute. Anyway, it's all been knocked down now, and now it's going to be these new houses on the left. Won't be long before it'll be pitch black when we come around here, so next time we see them, when driving home in the light, they'll be finished. People will be living in them. Used to be a gaggle of cars. I'm still doing 70. I've got a load of cars behind me, but none of them are showing any interest in overtaking at the moment. Apart from this one, he's going to get slowed down because I'm pulling out now. He's away off me. Probably catch me when I get past this car here. I'm still doing 70 though, I'm not going any faster for him, he can start off. Right then, so we're past that one, and here he comes. It's a VW. Yeah. So it's to wave to people on bridges now as well, because you never know what the mental state of people are on bridges. You think if someone waves at them and they see it, it might cheer them up a little bit that someone's actually taken the time to wave to them and acknowledge them. It's a little thing, but you know, it's what my ex used to say. Right, waving to people on bridges, not what you're thinking, you dirty sods. I did a little wave then to show what I meant by waving on the bridge when the camera's pointing in the opposite direction. Brilliant. All the cars behind me are in the same rough area they were previously. They've just overtaken the vehicles that I've just overtaken. Quite a few cars in front. Still doing 70, I've got a car just about to overtake me. Is it a Passat? No, it's a Skoda. At least pass me before you pull in, love. I'm getting on this car ahead, but quite slowly, so I'll move out of the way of the car that's in my lane, let them pass me, and then by then I should be up to the car in front to pass him. Oh, a little Suzuki type Jeep. That's a horrible shade of green, that car I've just overtaken. I'll try and pull back into the lane that I've overtaken the car on when the car appears in the rear view mirror in the middle of the car, the one attached to the windscreen, because then I know I'm past them. Like that woman. The clouds look a lot prettier on the camera than they do in real life. He was on the phone. Now he's pulled out in front of someone else, whereas I flashed him. Still doing 70. Oh, weirdly, you can't see the television mast. So that cloud must be low, or yeah, you can't. Well, you can just about see it, but it's quite faint. That's the car that the car behind me pulled out of in front of. So yeah, the Winter Hill mast is fairly visible through the haze. So this is the Horwich Junction, so we'll be coming off here. Now there was some hella bad drivers on the trip going to Stalyvegas, but I've not really seen any on the way back. For that one who was so impatient to get in front of me and then slowed down. Talking of slowing down, there's quite a lot of cars ahead, so I took my foot off the accelerator. We're still doing 65. I'm going to give it another kick. We're getting a bit close to the van in front, who is coming off. So he's going to go around the corner, because if he does, I imagine he's going to go very, very slowly indeed. I normally do it at 40. I imagine in a van, especially if he's got stuff in the back, he's going to have to do it around about 30 or even 20. So the brake lights are on. We're down to 50. Brake lights are still on. Oh no, it's going quite fast actually. Give him that. And we're at 40, so he's gone around at 40. Now this guy, however, is impatient. You can't see him yet, but he's there. There he goes. So here's my flasher creaking when I flash the cars. Or is it just me? My fingers creaking because I'm all right then. So we're I'm not sure whether it is or not. I've also got something in my eye as well. It's a bit annoying, but can I open the window so I can stop sweating? Oh, that's nice actually. It's gone down to 21 degrees now, which is quite bearable. We're only doing 35, so speed up a bit. Just leaning forward a little bit so the breeze can get to me back. Right, so he's going to Black Rod, and I'm going to Black Rod, but there's like two different Black Rods. And we need to brake a little bit because there's a car there. So now down to 30. Coming to the pub, turn right to Wigan. Left to Wigan. No! Turn right into someone's living room. Yeah, that wouldn't go down well, would it? To be fair, it looks a lot lighter on the camera than it does in real life. But you'll know that if you live in Wigan, you look out the window, you can tell it's darker than it looks on the camera. This breeze is nice though. Okay then, so we're coming up to Aspel. Down the hill. I don't understand why people wear the masks when they stood at a bus stop. Wear it when you get on the bus. Don't suffer before, and especially if there's no one else at the bus stop with you. Right then. So we're at the double roundabout. So no need to stop there, no need to stop there either. Need to slow down here though. Let's see, where's that Merc? He went the other way, he was very impatient. I imagine he's already got round the roundabout if he's going this way. The car's coming quite fast, let me slow down. So yeah, I was looking forward to a really big thunderstorm and lashings of rain and all exciting and noisy and a bit dangerous with a little flood every now and then. And what we've got one of the nicest drives home I've ever had, apart from that it was a little bit too hot in the car. So it's 21:04 on the 11th of the 8th 2020, and it is 21 degrees now in Wigan. Bear in mind I've driven just short of 40 miles where it was 28 degrees when I left. This is much more bearable. Car right up my arse. I think it's a red Seat. Well, there's the traffic lights I was thinking about. Whether we get through them or not with this lot of cars, I don't know. It depends if anyone else is coming from the left and has triggered them to change. And no, they haven't. So is our Mercedes in this lot. It's not behind me, so if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in front of me. Don't think it is, to be fair, so it might have turned off, or he might be that far ahead of me, or alternatively that far behind me. Right, so we're coming to the Tesco speed camera. To Tesco. Lots of brake lights on, so I'll put mine on as well because I don't know what's occurring. Is it just people being, yeah, oh no, the traffic lights are on red ahead, so the car in the front of the pack decided to slow down. Got a youth there. Just don't worry, they all live together, it's fine. now the car behind me that was right up my arse has actually left the gap as well behind me where it says please keep clear. It's weird hearing people talk when I'm in the car. It's like playing Grand Theft Auto, where you can hear people saying, "Oh, nice car," or "Oh no," or whatever. When you can't really when you're driving a car at speed through a city. Probably. I wouldn't know. I've never done it, other than on Grand Theft Auto where you can. So maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Should I try and go in Tesco with no shit on? No. Oh, for God's sake, come on, there's a filter. Jesus. Mackies probably. Oh, they live there. Not at Mackies. There's a lot of people going at Mackies. But you don't get the half price or the £10 off unless you eat inside. It's not available at the drive-thru. Anyway, it's 9:09, 11/8/2020. 21.5 degrees. Feels a lot warmer, I'll be honest with you. Right, we're off. Maybe. I think I'm getting impatient with is these cars. I don't think the one in front of me is one of them. But these cars that turn the engine off when they stop at traffic lights, and then when you put your foot on the accelerator to set off, it then takes a couple of seconds for the engine to restart, and then you go. I mean, they're going to cause more traffic jams overall. You think about a busy city centre with all the cars stopping and doing that, and then letting fewer cars through, and then the cars will build up, and eventually you'll get gridlock with all these cars just parked with their engines turned off because they're not moving anywhere. Oh. Old pub shop. Smells about that. There's a couple of pubs that have had to shut down in Wigan though, and a restaurant as well because of people who've been there being confirmed as having COVID. So that's nice. Here we are at the hospital. Got an Audi right up my backside. Don't know why the lights are on red, and by the time he gets moving I'll be right up with him. So just calm yourself. Parks the car here, but we park it right at the end of the double parking. The Audi's trying to get past me. An absolute plonker. If I could have gone then easy. Sadly, it was not. vehicle in front going to brake? No? Good. Now we might get through these. Car behind me's just turned right. It's definitely going dark. It's not even a nice sunset either. Absolutely gutting. Boring drive. Although I do a lot of driving around, and Wigan was the first town that had every single street lamp changed to LEDs and white instead of the gold colour, the old one, orangey colour. Replaced them all years ago. And now many other towns are following suit. Right, you cycle up on the wrong side of the road with no lights on, mate. Carry on. Oh, while doing a wheelie, obviously. Well, these are going to be on red because they're always on red. Except when they're not, of course. Like, for example, now, when they're on green. One thing that was quite pleasant earlier when I got home from work when it was 29 degrees was the fact that the house when I walked in was nicely chilled. It's quite refreshing. One car's definitely turning right here, but the car in front might not, so we should be able to get through. Paramedics, or is it a police car? It's a police car, it's the bobbies. They've been that warm, I bet they're hot fuzz. Hot fuzz. You get it, it's a joke. Hot fuzz. So the police, hot fuzz. The film, hot fuzz. It's like a play on words. Hot fuzz or not fuzz. I think it's funny. Don't care what you think. Local youth trashing something. Nice to see things getting back to normal, eh? Walking a park. Oh, I could have done that, I didn't see that. Go behind the van. There's plenty of room there. Got ya. So you go then, thank you very much for watching. Indeed, still are, etc, etc, etc. Until next time. trying to see what if anyone's been talking. No, that's wrong. Oh, there you go. Ha ha ha, hot fuzz. Ha 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 ha, hot fuzz. Oh, he gets a joke. I don't know Francis Bacon. No, I don't. I think Jackie's gonna get a. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ultimate and everyone. Bye.